Where should a person start if they need to learn how to be honest with themselves? Because sometimes you're not just being dishonest with other people, you're being dishonest with yourself.
The first step is listing out all the fears. What are the fears that are currently going on? The next step is coming up with an action plan. So I always say, figure out who should be at your dinner party. Who are your close friends that know you, they love you, they trust you. Those are the people who should be a part of your safety police. And those are the people that are really going to protect you. Everything else is just noise. And then I always say you want to have a visualization to actualization, which basically means you're going to visualize what your life could look like living in faith. So you can just start to throw away and let go of those things that are holding you back.
I love that.
And finally, another big part in your book, you talk about rituals, which you say can be a really powerful method to minimize those fears. So walk us through that.
You know, I always say, are you going to greet the day or are you going to let the day greet you? And when the day greets you, it is tough, man. Life gets tough because you're like, anxiety happens, everything kind of gets in the way. So it's how do you build a structure? How do you do the simple rituals in the morning? For some people, it's taking their vitamins. For some people, it's meditation. For some people, it's praying. And then throughout the day, getting into an attitude of gratitude. I say an attitude of gratitude keeps away the baditude. Because if we're not in gratitude, we have the hardest time being our best self. We look at life through such a small lens. And really, this is the only life we know of. It's like either we get with it or we don't. So let's get grateful.
I like it. And your new book is out. Congratulations on that. It's called One Decision, the First Step to a Better Life. Can you talk a little bit about how making one decision can stop us from being stuck in that soul-sucking cycle of fear?
Yeah, and you know, we're all just one decision away from changing our life. Sometimes it's a big pivot. Sometimes it's just a small pivot. We make over 35,000 decisions a day. And so really what I did with one decision was figuring out what's that one decision we can make today that's easy, that's going to change our life. So it all starts with being our best self and it makes making decisions from that point of view. And we're just one decision away. And I appreciate you guys having me on, the doctors. I really appreciate both of you.
Well, our pleasure. Congratulations on a great book. And the information here, I think, is something that all of us can take home and use and improve ourselves. Thanks again for sharing your story to open things up. To get all the details on Mike's new book, One Decision, and to check out his Zoom empowerment groups every week, they're totally free. We'll have all the details on our website, thedoctorstv.com.